this is Cindy at Creating with a Heart, and I'm here to do two shares. The first is this Midori Traveler's Binder. Now, I am working, this is like my prototype. I'm making a video, honey. Go, baby. She's crafting in the back. So, anyway, it's a prototype. It's made out of Craftex, which is like a paper product versus leather. So, I've been kind of just experimenting with how to make it. I'm actually going to be trying some different types of finishes and so on. This is just the black. And I don't know, I'm thinking about maybe trying to sell them. I don't know. But they're really fun, to make. And I wanted to make sure to get a video in because, of course, great minds think alike, because Kathy Ortiz actually from Paper Phenomenon is actually doing a traveler style notebook made out of Craftex. Now, I actually saw a video from someone from another country. I don't know exactly where, who made a Craftex Midori. So it's not a new idea for either one of us. But anyway, I wanted to make sure to get this in so that I'm not accused of copying her idea, because I have already ordered stuff. I've already started making a few of these. And so this one right now is housing my Lister's Got a List. And it works very much like leather. The difference is because it's paper, people who are vegan or vegetarian or have philosophical views about using leather, this is an alternative for them. But also it's very much like paper. It's can be painted and stained and so on. So here are my Lister's Got a List. This one was May, which was super thick. So I think it's May. No, April. Sorry, this one's May. So May I made much thinner because I was like, I'm gonna need like a bazillion of these. And to buy the leather ones, which, I mean, if you want a leather one, you can buy some beautiful product. This one is as a Foxy Dories from Foxy Fix on Etsy, and it's gorgeous. I have two of these. I have this one. I have a navy blue one that I keep actually in my purse. That is my everyday one, and I haven't decided what exactly to put in this one. They're beautiful, but they're expensive. This is the extra large, and it was like $40 or something like that, even more than that. I mean, I can make something like this. I think something like this. I already had the Craftex. I just had to buy the cord, and I bought a giant thing of black cord. I think it was $10. But I probably can make 20 notebooks out of it, or at least 10 notebooks out of it. So really, honestly, it only cost me probably $1 to make it because I already had the stuff. But if I had to add up the actual cost of the product I used, I mean, a couple of dollars. But time, there's a little bit of time and measuring and so on to make it. All right, so there's that. The real reason why I wanted to get on was I wanted making a video before I give this to Auntie Nancy.
Why?
Because I want to share. Sometimes people want to see the albums. So this is the album that I made for my sister-in-law and brother's baby shower. And this is based on a Kathy Orta Paper Phenomenon tutorial. It is the retrofitted album, and I made into a baby album. I'm using the Prima Bedtime Stories. Now, I tell you, I did a big search on Prima Bedtime Stories to find out, just to see what other people have done. And I hardly saw anything in terms of albums that were made out of this paper. So I kind of, sometimes I like to get ideas on how to decorate the front. And so I didn't get a lot of that. And I have a lot of product, and a lot of the product is now kind of sold out because they're coming out with their new collections. So I did go to I had bought these jewels that goes with the collection already. And I had bought the journal cards, which I use throughout. I just was able to find the flowers that match at my local scrapbooking store. And then I bought this frame, which the one I had was really, really small. And then this was actually cut out of the cover of the paper stack. Had this image, and so I cut that out. If they want, they could cut a picture out of their baby and put that in here if they wanted to do that. But right now it just is like that. And then here is it's a very large album. It's like 10.5 by 9 or something like that. It's very, very large. So when you open it up, I kind of customized it a little bit. I didn't care for some of the pockets that go with this album. So this is a flap that I created on my own. It's just a flap, you know, just a fold over flap. And then I have a magnet in here which keeps it, you know, closed. Okay. And then each one has a pull out. This one is not too fancy, so I'll put that one back in. Has a pull out. Okay. And then, so here is the other. Oops. There's this page, and then I did a pocket here, and then it just places to put photos. I use my place photo here stamp, which is fabulous, by the way. And then I've got these fold outs. So I love how it came out. It's a very, very large album. It's not for the faint at heart to make this album. Now, this is probably the third one that I've made, so I know what I like and don't like, and I pretty much can churn it out pretty quickly, but even then it was a good 8 hours to 10 hours to make this album. So here's this right here. Now this one has a pocket right here, along with just a couple plain mats for pictures. Okay. And then I'll fold out here. So I need to stamp my place photo here, stamp on this one. So I'm going to leave this out. So don't forget to do that for that one, because I like how it looks. It just looks professional that way. So place photo here. And then there's a side pocket here with just a couple of mats. Now they're having a baby boy, so there is some pink in this album, but whatever. I still think it works, and I kind of like the fact that it is very gender neutral, because I don't think that my sister-in-law really would like that super baby blue all over. I think she would prefer something more like this. Okay, and then it flips over here, and then it's got another pocket, and then I just decorated with bits and pieces of the paper. I mean, it's really what I did. And the paper is gorgeous, so it kind of helped. But, you know, it gives someone an idea of what to do when you don't have a lot of ephemera or bits and pieces to decorate your album. And I started this album late, so I didn't have time to maybe pull out my Cricut and do some Cricut cuts. I just didn't have the time to do that. And then here, what I did for here was there's a magnet in here, and I just made a tiny little baby booklet that they could put pictures and so on in here. A large photo, then there's another pocket here, and then this one, but you could do it this way or this way, and you have a little journaling area there, and then 2 photos there. So, and so that's this. So it is big. Now the album itself, I did 7 pages. The tutorial says to make 8. I did not do that, and I customized, like I said, my layouts. I didn't do as many pocket doohickeys. There's this one and here. Oh yeah, this folds out like this. There's a magnet in here. This is a page style that I kind of created. It's very simple, and I like that. So that, and it really enables you to tell a story. So I didn't do the place photo here on everything, because maybe she wants to do journaling, maybe and she's a little crafty. She's an artist. So I had made her a wedding album, and she even decorated it more than I did, which was awesome. And then here's the back of it.
Who made that?
I did. And then here's
Who would you say was the artist?
your Auntie Nancy. And so this is actually white trim from close to my heart. And so what I did was I just sprayed it with some sprays that I had. It kind of gave it a little bit of a shabby chic kind of look. And then back, and then the front, and here we go. Thank you for watching. This is Cindy, the Queen of the Hat.
And Lily.